Have you ever given up on your girlfriend because she does not want to be intimate with you? I have grown to really hate my girlfriend. I don't know how to stop wanting to leave. We used to have a normal relationship, but we have some minor differences in libido. We were dating happily for 1 year, until the pandemic started. My girlfriend became unemployed, so I offered her a spot in my home to live with me and my family. I was in college back then. Since we both aren't out to our families, we were unable to have any form of intimacy for the nearly 2 years she was at our home. During this time, she refused to find actual work, and she never paid a dime to my family for groceries or rent. Also, while she was living with us, we never spent time together as a couple. We were just like two friends. I would try to sneak moments of intimacy in the dead of night, but she would always reject me for fear of my family finding out about us. So, we hardly slept together. And when we did, she'd cover my mouth to make me quiet. We would sleep together maybe once every 2 months. Even then, I could tell that she wasn't into it. It made me feel like a total loser. I would beg her to find a job so that we could be intimate with one another again, but she refused. I missed us. I missed being able to kiss her or hold her hand. I missed feeling safe with her. She kept telling me that I was selfish to keep asking her to get a job, since she was burned out and mentally ill. She told me that I was pressuring her. It was only when I told her that my therapist also agreed with me that she finally relented. 2 years later, she got into a coding boot camp in another state. I would visit occasionally, but even then, she was too busy to be intimate with me. She even told me that sometimes, she just slept with me because she could tell how much I wanted it. It made me feel so gross, like some sort of a creep. When I visited for the summer to see her, she made me do all the laundry and cleaning. She did the cooking once a week. I was working 35 hours a week on top of school. I brought up the topic of marriage. She shut me down. She told me that she wasn't ready for it, even though she gave me a corny promise ring 6 months into us dating. It was at that point that I gave up. I just didn't have the energy anymore to have hopes for our relationship. We now live together in a major city. We've been living in our apartment for 2 years. I don't remember the last time we had intimacy, not because she won't initiate, but because I won't. Every time she touches me, I freeze and cry. I always feel like I'm violating her. I don't tell her that I love her anymore. I don't call her pet names, or kiss her on purpose. I also don't think about marriage anymore. It all came to a head this weekend. I was studying for a very important exam that would make or break my career aspirations. I asked for her support in these upcoming months, but I'm not sure she understands how to be supportive of me. My family asked me to come visit them, since they were worried we'd be affected by a storm in our area. They were 2 hours away. I asked her to come with me since I'd need help there. She refused, and she told me that she was going to prioritize herself. If she had come, I would have been able to study. But because she didn't, I had to do all the chores by myself instead of studying for the exam. I was so angry at her. I feel bad for her because even now, she's burnt out and miserable at her job. She doesn't have any close friends or family here in this country. However, I don't want to leave her alone. I miss what we used to have. But at the same time, I don't think I could ever stop being angry at her. I want to leave, but I also love her so much.